Into traffic, and wanting a flag is Ram on Darian Williams, none thrown. 4th down.
So right here we're in the huddle. Coach called timeout. You know, all of a sudden they do a personnel change. Honestly, don't even remember that it's 4th and 18. I'm thinking that it's 3rd and 18. So you know, you're sitting there and you're like, all right, well, what plays is he gonna call? He calls the play circus.
We're running circus, and everybody's buying in. All right, we're lining up. We almost have 2 guys off the ball. Last minute, I get on the ball right here. I'm like, wait. I'm kind of coasting. Let me coast. Like, oh, I'm about to get it. Right there. It's just a foot race, and boom, snap. I hear everything. Zavansky's in my face, and it's just utter chaos. Like the ground's shaking, and that was by far the biggest moment of my career.
And how about Jared Zabransky and his redemption?
You know, it never worked in practice, ever. So when it worked there, it was just, you know, I let the ball go, and then my next job is to go and be a relief guy for another pitch. So I'm racing, trying to, you know, get down the field, give Rab a chance to pitch, but he was so open, and, you know, Rab ran very well, so it's pretty sweet.
It doesn't get much better than that right there.
Listen, our colleague Jimmy Johnson working the
route that Dreisen ran, he ran a dig route, which was like 20 yards down the field and across the middle, right? So the safeties, once they saw him catch it, naturally they're like, okay, catch it, get him down, right? So it sucked everybody in to the middle, which allowed me the time to get to the outside, right? Get to the edge, and all I had to beat was safety. So that's why it worked. It's right here when he catches it, he sucks in the safety and the corner, and before they can react, I got a 10-yard head start.
Just the soft zone coverage, really. I think that's what cued it. I mean, and then the cornerback not staying wide on the field after the pitch, like he chased the pitch. And Dreisen get a few steps, you know, that those 2 or 3 steps that he was allowed to move across the field because the coverage was so soft, that really drew the attention. So then they started chasing him, and they didn't see the guy coming from the other side. You know, we ran, and there was a change. We used to run it to the other side of the field and throw it to the 3 receiver side, and then the single receiver would come and they'd be blocking. So we actually switched it. We switched it to throw it to the single receiver side and have the number 2 receiver on the other side come and get the pitch, because we thought it would attract less attention. So I mean, it was a great change, and that change came only a couple weeks prior.
On that particular play, they play cover 2. You'll see that the linebacker buzzes out to play in the flats, and then you just wrap around the guy, you find that wide open hole, and you just settle into the hole. And then every single time the ball came, Oklahoma was really good at collapsing on the ball, and so you'll see everybody try to attack the ball, and they just didn't expect that pitch man to come around. So it's really hard as a DB whenever you're in zone coverage to follow your man all the way across, let alone call a trail. So I think that's why the play worked. I mean, it was just perfect play call for the perfect coverage.